Alright, so looks like we're gonna have a final showdown here with the Joker. The prison chapel. How much you want to bet he's gonna marry the Harley Quinn? Or something equally stupid.
Oh, that's... it's so...
Hope you said your prayers.
What a night! Fresh off the kill, and back for more, eh?
Bane's still alive.
Nuh.
Now that's not funny. This rage, all directed at me, and for what? You know, if you'd actually let me finish a sentence, you might learn something! You might learn that we're not so different.
Of course.
You might learn something about yourself.
You need to learn to shut up.
Here we go. Dun, 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 dun.
Or for me, you must know I'm a lost cause. But there's still hope for you. Yes.
Look at this. Oh, he's dancing.
So come on. Do stop now.
No, I'm going.
What are you waiting for?
See you later. Let's say some prayers. Oh shit, look at this light.
You know you want it. I know you want it.
There's a secret back here.
Just do it already. It's better than any therapy.
Oh, I want to use gadgets on him. They won't let me.
The senseless beating. You're not playing along, Batman.
There you go. Boom. Oh.
You
Ouch.
just can't get it through your thick scalp. Ugh. We both exist because of them.
Give up! You've lost!
Oh, you fucker. Oh. Beat down. Oh. That's right. Beat up Troy Baker. Fuck up Troy Baker. I'll do slow. Oh. Roses are red, violets are blue. Batman's gonna beat the living shit out of you. Look how stupid it is. Why is it so... It looks so stupid when you do it slow. What the hell? Oh, I gotta press it again? What the hell? Oh. Little Miss Muffet sat on her tuffet, eating her curds and whey. Then all of a sudden, Andrew Dice Clay said, "Hey, come on and sit on my tuffet." Oh! Oh my god. Hey, new skin unlocked. Avatar award. Yes.
That's why you do it, isn't it? You like the way it feels. It's fun.
Ah. Oh.
Come on, baby. Beat me till your knuckles bleed. Why quit there? You know there's only one way to stop me.
Oh, choking him out. Oh shit. And he doesn't do it. He just knocks him out. He won't kill him.
Any one of my guys would have killed him. The city deserves better than that. You know, my daughter thinks you're a hero. But I still have to bring you in.
Oh, come on.
What's your 20?
I'm in the chapel. We got the Joker.
Uh-huh.
You caught him. And how did you do that?
I had some help.
And so, Batman
keep
stopped the
asking
Joker's
myself
rampage.
Why I didn't bring him in. And I now know the truth is, I let him go because of you. Because you believe in him. I don't know.
Huh.
They put me in charge of a station full of rotten cops. And I can't change them. Any more than I can change this damn city. Or at least, that's what I used to think.
Huh.
Stop his heart. That is funny. Good one, Bats. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Creepy motherfucker.
Maybe I can give them something to believe in. Maybe he can give them something to believe in.
Oops, and then Barbara trips and splits her back in two. Yes. Wow. And that's it. That's Batman Arkham Origins. Well, huh. I certainly have plenty to say about this game, and I am going to do a full review of it. I do have to play the multiplayer first before I attempt to review it. But, wow. The game... I don't know, man. The game is like... Why is the music so fucking loud? Christmas is here, come everywhere. Christmas is there, Joker is dead. Fuck in his head, Bane is a dick. Batman has a big prick. What are they doing? I'm gonna lower this music, it's too loud. Alright. So, what are my thoughts about the game? It's quite obvious, first of all, Rockstar. Yeah, it's quite obvious Rockstar didn't make this game. Yeah, it is quite obvious. Anyway, it's quite obvious that Rocksteady, the previous developer of the first two Batman games... What the fuck? Hold on. What is this?
Yet you're afraid.
Oh, come on.
I do.
You're kidding me.
It's just some evil scheme.
They made Troy Baker sing in the credits.
From your lonesome past.
You've got to be kidding me.
So far apart.
Another game this year where Troy Baker sings in the fucking credits? You've got to be kidding me.
Your cold, cold heart.
Troy, shut the fuck up.
Another crime before my time made your heart sad and blue.
Oh my god.
And so now you make me pay for things I didn't do.
This isn't scripted. Troy Baker wanted to do this by himself.
Unkind words are said that make the teardrops start.
This was all Troy Baker.
Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? You'll never know how much.
Alright, you know what? Alright. So I muted it because it sounds like fucking shit. It's over-pretentious bullshit. No one wants to hear the Joker fucking rhyme at the end of the game. So I'm just gonna talk and give you my thoughts about the game. Fuck this idiot. This is the second game this year that Troy Baker was a major voice actor and he has to sing in the credits. Yes, thanks Troy for nothing. Anyway, so, my thoughts about the game. It's quite obvious they took the engine from the previous two... He's still singing, by the way. It's quite obvious they took the engine from the previous two Batman games and they just copy and pasted it into this one. The problem is they tried to add in new things that we don't even know whether or not, you know, they were going to work. Like, for example, the fast travel. A lot of people are saying the fast travel that they implemented in this game is a lot of the reasons why the frame rate drops so badly and why the game still locks up. What? Oh my god, listen to this.
Why can't I...
Alright, fuck it. Oh my god, dude. This is just ridiculous. He has to fucking sing. So anyway. So. It's quite obvious that the fast travel may have been a major problem. Why else does the game crash so much, you know? I don't know if that's the truth. But that's what a lot of people are saying. Also, the fact that the detective mode was completely changed from the last two games. It becomes more like CSI now. What the hell's this now?
Strategist Dean Snyder has been following tonight's
Hold on,
event
what is
since
this?
the start, more than 8 hours ago. Dr. Snyder, let's start with you. What's your view?
Well, Jack, it's a travesty. The ultimate failing of the justice system. A vigilante cleaning up our streets after countless deaths and bombings? What has happened to our police force? What about James Gordon? He didn't exactly prove himself tonight.
Hold on a minute, Dean. Now, I'm no defender of the GCPD or Captain Gordon for that matter. Like you said, tonight's debacle is some reflection of his efficacy. But I can't see any police force in any municipality doing a substantially better job against criminals like this Joker character or any of the hired killers he's brought into town. I mean, these guys are a different breed. We've never seen anything
This
like
is boring too.
So for me, it's less a reflection on Gotham's cops and more of a reflection on the state of our country. A country where our mental health and education systems are so warped and broken that we produce criminals of this nature.
You raise an interesting point, Hank, but what I'm wondering is what we'll do next.
No, it's not an interesting point. It's just plain wrong. They're both wrong. This isn't about the police or the Batman. It isn't about the state foundation somehow churning out a dangerous new batch of the criminally deranged. It's about the failing of one single institution. An institution which, in my view, represents the biggest threat to Gotham and its citizens. A time bomb, just waiting to go off. If tonight's events have taught us anything, it's that Blackgate is not the place to be housing our city's most dangerous offenders. Not one, but 2 prison breaks in the same night. All of tonight's tragedies would have been avoided if Gotham had a proper treatment facility for its top echelon offenders.
And this is how Arkham was created.
Security, where the most dangerous could be isolated, rehabilitated, and treated for their illness. A place like Arkham Asylum.
And of course, Quincy was in charge of Arkham.
I promise the good people of Gotham that I will work tirelessly. I will lobby the city council, go to the governor if I have to, do everything in my power to get Arkham Asylum reopened, so we can all sleep a little easier.
There you have it. Quincy Sharp placing the blame for tonight's events not on the Batman, not on the Joker, but on Blackgate Prison, and pledging to return Arkham Asylum to full operations. We'll be back with more from Mr. Sharp and our other guests when the Jack Ryder Hour continues after this message.
That's interesting. So that's how, you know, because of this particular breakout on Christmas from Blackgate was why they actually made Arkham. Of course, what I have to say to that is, isn't it kind of stupid that you would put all of these super-powered supervillains in the same place? It's obvious every time there's a breakout, they're all gonna fucking get out, so why didn't they separate them and put them in different holding facilities? That's what I never understood about the Batman lore and Arkham Asylum and all that. But anyway, so, back to what I was saying about what I feel about the game. Feels, obviously they copy-pasted the game engine from the previous 2 Arkham games into this one, okay? This many people worked on this game? Wow. You guys need to run some continuous improvement efficiency training, because I don't think you needed that many people to make this game. You copied the fucking game engine from the previous 2 games. Seriously. So anyway, it's interesting how they tried to implement new things like the fast travel, like the change detective mode, which is more like, literally, you can tell the detective mode is whoever made this was a fan of CSI, the TV show. Because they literally do that stuff, go back and forward through time during CSI when they're doing crime investigations. And okay, some people are saying, yeah, Batman's known as the world's greatest detective, so obviously that makes sense. But I think they could have done it in a more original way than copying a fucking popular TV show. You know what I mean? But outside of that, the game, you can tell it's trying very hard to be the previous 2 Arkham games, but it comes up short in a lot of ways. First of all, the frame rate. The frame rate, when it chops up, especially during combat, that is unacceptable. The previous 2 Arkham games had no problems with frame rate, so why couldn't they get that knowledge from Rocksteady of how they managed to do it and fix it? Because if you're in the middle of a crazy fight and there's guys coming from all angles, you need to be able to see. And sometimes it just chops up to the point where you can't counter, you don't know what to do, and you fail the fight, and it's very frustrating. I mean, that final fight with Bane, not the final boss fight where he was all roided up, but before that, the one with all the dudes was actually very hard, simply because I couldn't get the controls to respond because the frame rate went into the toilet. It's terrible, man. Number 2, horrible amount of game bugs. Like, so many game bugs. Now, don't get me wrong. Arkham Asylum and Arkham City weren't perfect games. They had a few problems, a few glitches. But this game was unacceptable. How many times during this playthrough did my console crash? Completely crash and turn off? How many times did Batman go to do something like use his scanner because it was like a cutscene and it froze up and he wouldn't do what he was supposed to do, and then I had to restart the whole fucking game. Alright? Very frustrating, very annoying. I just don't understand how a game like this had that many bugs. Audio bugs, Batman repeating the same thing 500 times. You know, certain things just not working. Even that final fight with Bane, like I said, I couldn't target the thing I needed to disrupt the jammer. When I was fighting Bane, I couldn't do the triple B, which is the triple stun. I would do it twice, and Batman just stood there like an idiot and didn't do the third one. Like, it's just a ridiculous amount of game bugs. And actually, from, you know, being that I'm a public, you know, figure, and I listen to everyone on the internet, they come to me with stuff. They've been telling me it's the same on PlayStation 3 and it's the same on PC. I guess Angry Joe did a whole video about how he's playing this game on PC and it's terrible. The bugs are still present there. So what happened with this game? It's like it wants so hard to be one of the previous Arkham games, but all these things hold it back. And then this has to be said. I said it before, I'll say it again. Prequels don't work. Prequels don't work because there's no suspense. There's no, oh my god, what's going to happen next? Because you know what characters are going to be in the next, you know, in the future. So for example, perfect example here. Alfred, during the course of this game, it was teased, oh no, he might be hurt, he might be dead. You know he's not. You know he's coming back. When Batman has to revive him with the shock gloves, there's no suspense there because you know he's going to survive. He's in all the other games. You know what I mean? When at the end of this game, Joker and Bane, and, you know, Bane says, so tonight someone's going to die. You know no one's going to die because they're in the future games. So that's why prequels don't work. You've already spoiled. You've already spoiled the game, the outcome of the game, okay? So, it's stupid in that regard. I think that you need to have more suspense. You need to have more of a, you know, something cool is going to happen. Something crazy might happen that you don't expect. There might be a twist or a turn. When you do a prequel, you can't usually do that. If anything, in this game, what they could have done with Barbara Gordon, they could have actually shown how she got crippled and how she became Oracle in the future games, but they didn't go that route. She's in it, but for a very short period of time. So, I don't know. I really feel that it was squandered. This prequel, the only real interesting part of this prequel for me was how the Joker came to Gotham, his very first, you know, time doing some kind of crazy crime, and how he has this interesting relationship with the Batman. How the dynamic between the two, how Joker sees the Batman as the only person who can stop him, but at the same time, he knows he won't kill him. So basically, he can kind of have this dynamic with him where they go back and forth, and like Joker says, oh, this is the start of something good. He knows he's going to have a long relationship with Batman because Batman won't kill him to stop him. That I liked. Outside of that, the plot was complete worthlessness because it's a fucking prequel. You can't do a prequel like this. It just doesn't work. I don't understand how these game studios don't know this. Alright, so all that being said, oh great, it looks like my stream has completely crapped out. That's not good. Yep, my stream is completely crapped out and is not working. Well, if you're watching this on YouTube, at least you get to see what I have to say during the credits. If you're watching this on Twitch, you did not get to, because my stream crapped out, but great. So anyway, yeah, I don't think the game works. Just the premise of this being a prequel, the game doesn't work. Okay? The game just doesn't work. And it's unfortunate because, you know, the game, like I said, it has potential. It's very similar to the previous Arkham games, but unfortunately, it just doesn't live up to that hype. It doesn't live up to that level of quality because, number one, the plot's flawed because it's a prequel. Number two, because there's so many game bugs. Number three, because of the frame rate issues. It just doesn't... It feels like someone else wanted to make a copy of the previous games, which is literally what this is. It is someone else attempting to make a copy of the games, and it doesn't work. Alright? It doesn't work. And it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing that is what turned out with this game. I think a lot of people are going to be disappointed. They're going to buy this game expecting the quality of the Rocksteady games, and they're going to be pissed off. And the question is, why did this game, and I'll be honest, why did this game need to be made? Why couldn't we have made the next one in the lore of Batman instead of, oh, we need a prequel, and I'll tell you why, because it's a cash-in. It's a cash-in to make money. Instead of, let's make a quality product, let's make a story that needs to be told, it's just a cheap cash-in. And this all goes into the final point that I have to make here, okay? The very final point that I have to make is that this game, the plot, the plot is a complete cop-out. Alright? The plot of this game is a complete and utter cop-out. And when I say that, I mean that when you saw the advertisement for the game, alright? When you saw that this game was being built up to be, you know, a prequel or whatever, what did they show you? Let's be honest. What did all the trailers and everything show you? The trailer showed you Black Mask. The trailer said, oh, there's going to be 8 assassins. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be so different from the other Batman games. It's a prequel showing, you know, the history of the early Batman and what he did for missions and stuff. And the bottom line is, it's bullshit. It's all bullshit because, as you know, if you just watched this playthrough, it's not what the story's about. It's a cop-out. The Black Mask is being impersonated. The 8 assassins were hired by the Joker. It's all about the Joker again. So we have a third Batman game from Arkham, this Arkham line in a row that's all about the fucking Joker. It's bullshit. We're tired. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll be honest. Great. The Joker's a great character. Absolutely. The Joker is an amazing character. You know what I mean? He's, you know, one of the best Batman villains. He's obviously the most famous Batman villain. Everyone loves the Joker. He's charismatic, whatever. But the problem with the Joker is that it's a one trick. You know what I mean? Like, you know how the Joker acts. He's crazy. He's funny, whatever. But we've done it twice already. Why did we need to have another game that was all about the Joker? This was a real opportunity for Splash Damage to take other characters from the Batman universe, make them the focus of the game, and let you see that Batman at one point had other people who he was going up against besides the Joker. The game utterly fails in this regard because it's all about the Joker again. It's a bait and switch. People bought the game thinking it's about Black Mask and these assassins, and then, whoops, nope, it's all about the fucking Joker again. And it's very disappointing to see that. It's upsetting. I think it's bullshit. And, I think that, quite frankly, it's not fair to the consumer, to the people who spent their hard-earned money to get this game and try to play it. You know, I feel like I spent $60 to play a game that I didn't get to play. I wanted to play a game about other stuff. I didn't want to play a game about the Joker, and it became all about the Joker again. And I'm pissed. I'll be honest, I'm pissed. That's a bait and switch. You can't have a whole ad campaign. Sure, they said the Joker was in it, but you can't have a whole ad campaign telling you the game's going to be something that it's not. And that's actually what happened. So, it's very annoying. Alright? It's very, very annoying. And, I'm very disappointed. I'll be honest. I'm disappointed with the game overall. Because of that. Simply because of that. I think it was unfair to the consumer. I do. So those are my overall thoughts about the game. I will review the game in a full Hateful Truth review at a later period of time. The reason that I'm kind of talking through all the credits right here is because I was told there is a Easter egg scene at the end. This really sucks for the people on the stream who can't see it. Alright, so we'll hold on a second here. We'll wait while we go through this. The credits are almost over, and then we'll watch this Easter egg scene together. But I'm going to actually tweet up about what's going on right now with the stream. It sucks. The stream completely crashed, and it won't go back up. Sucks. I don't know what's going on with my internet. I don't know if it is my internet. Well, at least the stream went down. The stream went down while we were in the credits instead of the gameplay. How crazy is that? I finished the game and then my stream crashed, right? It's pretty weird. Alright, so I guess I'll write out the credits here with direct capture for you two. I thank you for joining me for the playthrough. If you did, I know that a lot of people started watching it and they were like, wow, this just looks really bad. It doesn't look as good as the other Arkham games. And they kind of got turned off, and I can't really blame you. I can't really blame you for that. I have to agree. It's like watching a knockoff of the original 2 Arkham games. It does get better about halfway through, but still, it just doesn't live up to that level of quality, and that's why you can't. Let me put it this way: if this were the very first Arkham game, if Batman Arkham Origins was the first game in the series, I think people would like it a lot more. Because they say, all right, it's the first attempt. Sure, there's bugs, there's frame rate issues, but it's a big open world game. There's a lot of content, yada yada yada. The problem is you've already had another game studio make 2 of these games that were just as good, you know, in regards to amount of content, open world, etc., that didn't have these frame rate and bug issues, you know? So, if this were the first game, it probably would have got a lot more credit and a lot more leniency, but now when you already have a studio do it better twice, you can't put out a lackluster game like this, which is exactly what they did. Kind of ridiculous. Well, it is what it is. These credits are fucking long as shit. Oh my god, we have to really fucking sit here through all of this? Ugh. Oh my god, look at this shit. This is absolutely ridiculous. For a game, too, that's so lackluster, to have this many fucking credits is so ridiculous. Oh, it's nigh unbearable. Look how fucking long these credits are. Oh my god, who cares about the EMEA regional office? Wow. Oh my god. Oh, I'm so bored. I'm going over to my PC to see if I can figure out what's wrong with my internet. Now let's sit here watching this bullshit. Oh my god, you kidding me? The copyist? You gave the copyist a fucking shout out in the credits. The copyist. Oh my god. Really? The copyist. The choir? The choir conductor? Oh, Lord. We really need to know who's in the choir, yes. Voiceover talent. Look at this. Here's all the voice actors in the game. Nolan North. Wow, Nolan North was a voice actor. I saw Steve Blum. I don't know if this is actually... These are all the voice talents that were in this game, really? This many people? Tara Strong. Did she play Harley Quinn, maybe? Oh my god. Oh, Mocap Town. Holy shit. This is so long. Oh look, Cold Cold Heart. Which we did not need to hear Troy Baker fucking sing as the Joker. Now we have to have a oh my god, we have to give Warner Brothers credit. I'm seriously about to just not care about this Easter egg. Apparently there's an Easter egg scene at the end of it. I don't care. I don't want to fucking sit here and watch this shit. This is terrible. There's no reason for this many credits. Alright, enough. I'm done. I'm sorry, everyone. I know if you were waiting around, I can't. New Game Plus was unlocked. That's good. Alternative Batman outfits have been unlocked. Really? Oh, wait, here it is. I could have just fucking skipped it. God damn it.
Figured you'd be by. Sooner or later.
Huh.
And what happens if I don't sign?
You rot in here, or you work for me.
Huh. Amanda Waller? I think that's who that is. Amanda Waller. She works for, what the hell's the name of it? Star Labs.
It's been a long night, Alfred. Why don't you turn in?
Wouldn't dream of it, sir. Not until you're back safe and sound.
Well, if you're sure you're up for it, I've got a few loose ends to tie up out here, and I could use your help.
You can count on it. And when you get home, we can finally have that Christmas dinner I've been keeping warm for you for our breakfast.
Alright, so that concludes the Batman Arkham Origins playthrough. I thank you for joining me for it. I apologize, I didn't know you could skip the damn credits here at the end. Obviously, that would have been a lot more useful to know. So we didn't have to suffer through those fucking unsufferable credits. But, thank you for watching, and I will see you later. By the way, I will be reviewing the game, so definitely check that out. Peace.